It has been more than 2 weeks since my last podcast. I have 2 excuses. The first is that I have had another bout of flu. Not badly, but enough to make it difficult to do anything, like writing or recording a podcast. My second excuse is much more exciting. I have just finished a project on which I have been working for several months. The computer program, or software, which runs the Listen to English website is called Loudblog. I have been rewriting Loudblog to add some new features. I have called the new program Podhawk. If you are really interested, you can read all about Podhawk at www.podhawk.com. Every day for the past couple of weeks I have looked through the newspaper for a nice, light-hearted story that I could use in a podcast. But there have been no nice, light-hearted stories, only serious, depressing stories about the recession and unemployment. But yesterday I found some inspiration. I was in a traffic jam behind a bus. It was a number 37 bus, going from Birmingham to Solihull, but that is not important. On the back of the bus was the slogan, "Up to every 5 minutes, Monday to Saturday." Now, up to every 5 minutes, Monday to Saturday, is not very good grammar. And if you look up each of the words in a dictionary, it still won't make any sense. Up to indicates a maximum. If you see a road sign which says that you can park for up to an hour, it means that you may park your car for an hour, but not for longer. I know, however, what the bus company is trying to say. It wants to tell us that on Mondays to Saturdays there are buses every 5 minutes at some times of the day. At other times of the day, the buses run less often, maybe every 10 minutes or every 15 minutes. But the bus company wants to tell us only the good news. Sometimes there is a bus every 5 minutes. So, up to every 5 minutes, Monday to Saturday. In recent years, the phrase "up to" has become very common when people want to tell you only the good news, and not the not-so-good news. For example, at this time of year, many of the shops in Britain have sales. They reduce their prices to try to persuade us to buy all the rubbish we refused to buy before Christmas. This year there have been lots of sales because of the recession. You will see signs in shop windows which say something like, "Massive reductions, up to 50% off." This means we have cut some of our prices. Some of the price cuts are big, 50%, but most of them are much smaller, maybe 10%, and some prices we have not cut at all. It does sound so much better to say up to 50% off, doesn't it? Up to is also a favourite phrase in advertisements when they only want to tell us the good news. A car advertisement might say, for example, that the car has up to 25% more space, or has up to 30% better mileage. An advert for a household cleaner might say that it has up to 45% more cleaning power. What is cleaning power? How can I measure it? Up to 45% more cleaning power really does not mean anything. We have an expression in English, to take something with a pinch of salt. It means to be a bit sceptical, a bit doubtful, not to accept something at its face value. So, for example, Kevin tells Joanne about the truly amazing, truly wonderful things which his football team did at the match last Saturday. Joanne knows that Kevin often exaggerates, and that she does not need to believe every detail of what he says. She takes Kevin's story with a pinch of salt. So when you see up to 50% off, or up to 45% more cleaning power, or even a bus up to every 5 minutes, you know that they are only telling you the good news, and that you should take what they say with a pinch of salt. Goodbye.